Hey friends, welcome. This is Tina. I am here at my event up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. This is an event where I host. This is my third time hosting. This is an author event, and we have 10 wonderful authors that are here joining us this week. We started on Thursday night. Today is Saturday, and this is our last time we gather together. It's been such a blessing, and I wanted to bring you along. I'm not going to be able to do a lot of talking, but I'll try and pop in here from time to time. But I do have my camera running, and hopefully you can kind of see the gist of what is going on, what I do. We have a lot of great artists here, and I'm just going to step out of the way so you can just see some of what's going on over here. If you don't know who this lady is, that is Rachel Good. She is a wonderful author of a lot of different books besides Amish fiction. Over here we have a lovely artisan. She is a young Amish lady, and she makes all of this stuff. And we just have a lot of great things going on, a lot of great people, a lot of authors. So I think I'm just gonna set my camera here. I'm just going to set my camera here, and I will be back. Enjoy the show, everyone. Hi, everybody. Do you think we can take a seat now? We're going to get things started. Did you want us to name special? Whatever table. I know this one is pretty. This front one is pretty well booked. But yeah, any table that is best for you. You want to sit up here? That might be good. Yeah. I promise you're going to have a lot of time to shop. We have some really beautiful gifts in the back that have been donated for auction. That is going to go to the special needs clinic. And the clinic does far more than just special needs. They do medical research and stuff, and they specialize for the Amish community if they have rare diseases and that. So they're doing a great job over there helping the young kids and the family get some answers maybe to help them. Thank you. So once everybody gets seated, we're going to open up with a prayer. So if Mr. Lovelace could come forward and do that for us.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming today. It's an important event. It's been a great week. It's just been a wonderful week together. So let's take a moment and give thanks. Lord, we come to you with gratitude and humility in our hearts for the blessings of this week and the time that we've been able to spend together. We look forward to the bounty of the table and the things that we'll be able to enjoy, just the fellowship in this room. In your name we pray.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Okay.
So what we're going to start doing right now, I think everybody should have some salad on their table right now. So we'll go ahead and begin with that, and then we'll start serving this food. I hope everybody enjoys the lunch. Hey, Christy Betts, welcome in. Hey, Jaden, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Hey, Teresa. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're getting ready to at our author luncheon right now. It's an event that I host. So if you could share this out, I'd appreciate it because I'm kind of going back and forth and won't really be able to be in here much. Aww. Very sweet. Yeah, no, Susan's up there. Joe and I are going to sit there. I thought we were going to. Okay, I'm moving. Yeah. No, that's all. Yeah. You would have sat with them. Oh, good, good. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Well, yes. Because Hobby Lobby has all that 50% off. I should go to mine and see if there's any.
This is regular coffee.
Recap buttons. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
We tried, we got distracted.
It's so busy out It's so good. Now, am I taking off the Not a problem. She's around 6 or so. Is that okay? Where do you live? For some reason. Oh, you drunk here? He likes to okay, guys? Not enough. Yeah, and a lot of actually one lesson.
That's no small town.
Yeah, one of our programs, they had a lot of friends that
Where we were, there was this young boy.
He's actually about professor and then she also have to clean up.
He had this is the one place in the world that brings together Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Delaware, New Jersey, New York drivers. There's just something in there.
Yeah. Connecticut, yes.
What are those people doing?
And this car.
He just pulled off 30 like it's a highway golf and just plowed right in.
Most of it I was in the back. She's always one of the neighbors. And it's not
The driver's main state was so different. And then some of the frustrating locals just
have, but I'm like that, but I'm like, yeah, sometimes I like that. Yeah, yeah, no.
I've been on one.
But they were kind of said, they're very needy.
There's a lot of wells in the back roads that do that. On a hill, they speed and they pass the buggies all the time. It's so dangerous.
Get somebody to get them on it.
It's your back of your head. I still take care of you know, very good. Did you try something? Of this? Oh, yes. Yeah, so my husband got there at 35. I don't know that because I get
At the beginning.
I am afraid that
That's what it was years ago. Nurses
last night.
Oh, thank you. That's what my friend did. She went to nurses and for them,
Chop top last night.
she did the same thing. Right, yeah. That's why they don't have it.
My brother just got engaged. My sister was in August.
Yeah. No, let it go. Like that.
Was also when she was done, she had a lighter rate. Different parts of the picture would light
Yeah,
Yeah. John Fell. Yes. Yes, he used to take her family up to see her at Hershey. And he gave lunch for her. I was the oldest daughter who went on to become a teacher. The youngest daughter, Johnny, ran the longest with him. She worked with him up until he retired in 2000. I know, it is. He's having his birthday next week and he'll be 87. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. We spent a lot of time praying for her and having her on our church prayer chain. So we were so thankful when her treatment worked.
But it's a beautiful foundation.
My middle daughter drives, and she grew up with she was acting. My sister lives back near the Maple Grove Raceway. She lives on Alleghenyville Road. Yeah.
Semi went through it.
Yeah, well, she drives all over. She drives people down the Gap and picks them up the Gap and drives them all over. She loves to. I know, exactly. Thank you so much for everything. I really appreciate it.
No passion for it. But
I appreciate it.
yes.
It's all good.
Oh, Martha.
No, we don't need to. It was fabulous. No. And I'll even need Okay? Okay, thank you.
I didn't like baby.
Nope.
Sarah Young's they've got 3 kids and kids are all but he inherited the farm. So that family's still there. I was just curious. Keep running into people that know everybody is this.
Was that delicious? Yeah. Thank Wow.
Incredibly grateful.
Never had it all. Right? My mother, where she grew up in Copenhagen, because I need all this.
That was the thing that we just been able to do that.
This is the lawyer.
You know what we do it? Running into traffic and they keep pushing.
Okay, thank you.
3 inches.
What they
Look good or what? Like handballs with you? I thought it was
different, versus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We had chicken in that the other night. Thank you. Okay. Oh, you do? Okay. It is. It's hot underneath. Be careful. Go bring us another.
And then it got quarter.
No, but I'm offered to come back. Yeah. She was really first. They have like burn your little fingers. And it was just for mom.
Yeah, it's like the house cake sale. Oh, it's like
Yeah, it's pineapple. I can't have it. Never made it. It went that way. Oh, there it is down there.
a minute.
Then the Diet Coke and French fries this week for us. I can Oh my God. See you there. It shows. I got one for my birthday. We went to the arcade at the hotel last night and played air hockey. You like air hockey? I think I know. Yeah, it's a big table. Air that comes out around it. Let me know what you think. They are very good. I hope you. I hope you. Did he?
Wide open. He was like itching his face.
That's funny. That is funny.
And it's two older. And he stopped
Would anybody like to tell that up? I'm so nice to them. Do you want lemonade? Oh, they
chocolate milk tea that has no sugar in it. Okay. Okay. Anybody else? What about okay. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? I think I'm concerned if you're the milk, we were there a lot. Sure. Yeah. They don't have enough. We're gonna come back up for this week. Oh, I take it. I think they. Oh, yeah. I think it's a lot more psychological. Yeah. I think it's gonna be like. I don't know. Oh, no, I leave Sunday. Yeah, I saw the first 2 years teaching, I learned wow. And then I saw I had a special in middle school, high school. They still have their main campus in Hong and then inside they're now in Richmond Hill and Got It's a special in most of the high school. It's not really private school. It's come from public school. But it's like a private school and a charter school. I got my I didn't expect. Okay. I have much to everybody's liking. You've always been. I know. This is probably I worked at Fox School You didn't work today, did you? I didn't. I teach now in high school. They don't. We have to teach principal office and teach not far. Right. My parents' house is like that. Oh wow.
Well, did I tell you that Anna lived with their cat?
We do have a cat. His name is Oliver.
Their cat laid in the kitchen, just taking a nap, and I didn't count. It turns out to be a toy cat instead of battery. And it looks like it's breathing. They told me that.
For some reason, because during my time, I had always been still reminded that I having to go to the wall. So I never heard of this.
Marlon.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we got pizza at the hotel left over. And looking fine. I still have the nails wide open. My sister just worked on this. Remember day, Monday to Friday, she was just watching. Yeah, I know her menu.
So I wrote it.
Yeah, a lot of
I like it, that's not very good. Yes, yeah.
I'll let you make that decision. We're fine. Virginia, yeah. Okay. So I think I may have to go back to get a job. I know, thank you.
Yeah. Well, no.
Any potatoes for you, buddy? Thank you. Thank you. All right, great, thank you. Like you're tired. I mean, those are really big candles. Anyone? Did you like that? How did you bring this? I need something to do while sitting up there. Would you rather think about it? Oh, yeah, I had my but I still like when I'm up here, I have to take one more because I'm convinced I'm going to try it. Ask me. Yeah. In the bus loads, right? Yeah.
You ahead of the bus or behind the bus?
That's my.
It's all stuff now. It's just now for reals. Best pretzels anywhere.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that's right. Anyways, they have a downstairs.
The thing is that when you're
I can find.
because
Yes, work.
they park there and they just rush the pretzels.
Like a slicer, like a slicer. Two or three other times. That was nice. I'm sure.
But if you know what you understand.
Me?
Hey, I just wanted to. No, you're fine. Just wanted to drop in. We just got done eating. I want to show you, turn you this way. That's our dessert table. That's a screen. So yeah. So I'm just gonna leave this running for a little bit. I appreciate you just leaving it on and run, and we are good.
Sunday. So I'm here for another.
We're gonna come up and visit her. Then we've got to do Dragon Friday. So we can go today. Yeah. Jamaica be crazy. That is wow. Is that a dark room? Yeah. Well, it's years ago. It's been 2011, 13 years ago. I had to stop drinking coffee. Just and the caffeine was too much. So I stopped drinking it. And every time we came to the store and we walked by like aisle 11, it was like, no, it was killing me. So this was for about 6 months. I just went cold turkey and just got in the store. And my daughter goes to bed. Yeah, the caffeine is it's not good at all. But when she said decaf, I felt so like I never thought of it. Because decaf always had this like saying the crystals and stuff. You don't drink, you know. And then I just started finding out just like decaf. A lot of
It is, yes.
She's still going to Midway.
right. Oh, it's that's what's special. Really. There is something very distinctive about that. Yeah, it's just tough because you've got so many different blends there, and people have very different tastes. It's got to be a hard recipe. So, but it's funny because once I discovered something very different, just how wonderful they can be. If they're dark roast, I can do a medium, but it's really like dark roast. It's great. Yes, we'll have to try it.
Is that like a medium roast? What's your best?
All right, friends, we're going to move. I'm going to start calling up some of the authors, and they're going to start talking. And I think I'm going to put you right about here so you can see the authors, and they're going to give a little speech.
Yeah.
I do hope everybody has enjoyed their lunch so far. We're going to start calling up some of our author friends, and they're going to start talking a little bit about who they are, what they do, and how they got started writing. So first up is my good friend, Kathleen Fuller. So it is wireless.
Oh, I wish you would have told me that. Okay, it's not the evil, but not being on TV.
How's that? How's that for you?
I think that'll be fine.
Okay.
Hi, everybody. I have to say that it has been so exciting to be here, to meet everybody. I love these gatherings, and it's been really special to meet new people. And I think things like these kind of gatherings are just reflective of the value of community and how the Amish cherish the community. And it's so great to see the community that's been built among Amish readers and authors. So I just appreciate you guys very much, and appreciate my author friends, and I'm just full of good feelings today. So, but what I'd like to do is I donated a blanket. It's a crochet blanket, and my friend Jessica is holding it up back there, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. So the yarn is from Hot Springs Fiber Company. It is one-of-a-kind yarn. You can't buy the yarn at all. And there's 25 squares, and all of them been hand crocheted by me with different stitches. And so I couldn't think of a better, just a better cause than to donate the blanket. So, and the colorway, it's actually from the Blanket of Knowledge that Tracy Anderson does. She's the owner of the shop, and she dyed all the yarn. And so the yarn is based on a picture of blue crabs. So anyway, that was what I wanted to say. And again, thanks everybody for coming. And I will turn it over to Tina.
Thanks, Kathleen. Thank you. She's such a sweet lady, and I love her to pieces. But we got to move on to the next author. Mindy Still, come on up, my friend. Come on up, Mindy. She said, don't pick me first, don't pick me first. So I'm picking her second, right? So that's okay. Anyway, I bought her lemonade yesterday, so.
I couldn't get out of it.
No, you can't.
Hello, everyone. For those that are new to me, I'm Mindy Steele. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming. This has been so much fun. So many friends and fellowship. We've really enjoyed this day with all of you, or the whole weekend. I do want to remind everyone that tomorrow, me and Ann Blackburn and Rachel Good will be in Ridgefield. It's about an hour and a half from here for a special Christmas tea. Each and every one of you are welcome to join us. It will be open to everyone here. My husband, Mike, we've been married for about 26 years, and give me just a minute. I was chewing both of them when she hollered at me. And everyone knows Mike, who normally comes at these things, but we have 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and we live in northeastern Kentucky. And I live in a very small Amish community, Old Order Amish community. And we don't normally like to call them our Amish community because these are our friends and neighbors. But they've always been so wonderful to us and such a great influence in helping me with the language and the traditions. And I think that's what is so wonderful. Done charities together. I think Mike helped to even build an arena with many of them. So we brought a few of the newer books with us, the anthologies that we done with Tracy Fedorowski, Rachel Good. We've got all of those with us today because that book comes out tomorrow, or no, Monday. Monday, it comes out Monday, so you all have an opportunity to purchase that while you're here today. But thank you all so much for coming, and really appreciate you all being with us and sitting with us and talking with us and letting us get to know you a little bit better instead of just you all getting to know us. So thank you.
So before I call the next author, there is a table up here of dessert. If you would like to get some dessert, we have pie, chocolate ice cream, vanilla ice cream, cake. So I'll pause right here so you can grab some dessert and get back to your table. We'll get another author up here in just a few minutes. And while you're getting that, I want to remind you, after everything, the author speaking in that, there is a silent auction going on. And Elva, who did our chalk top last night, we are auctioning off her beautiful portrait she did. There's no starting bid because I can't come up with a price. So I'm going to let you folks decide what you want to bid on that. And let's raise some money for the school and the special needs kids and the families in the community. Thank you.
It's like Katie's kitchen. She has a cookbook. I have those little chocolates in there. I keep debating buying her cookbooks, and I'm like, should buy them. I use it all the time.
It's like peanut butter.
Yeah, I think that's peanut butter. Like, our table have room to get up. It's gonna slide. I'm gonna lay this up here. Actually, I have these little bowls for ice cream. Yeah. Okay. That's enough carbs. I have a little vanilla also, but I don't want a whole scoop.
I'll have to ask them when they come back.
You start with what, and then the rest you just work back. That. There we go. Just put the rest back.
Ice cream, chocolate or vanilla.
Getting it off the spoon is the challenge.
Hey Kathy, how's it going?
It's going great.
Friends, you're watching, it's dessert time. And so we're taking just a minute here to get some delicious vanilla ice cream. Do you want some, Anna?
I think I'll take a little bit.
Okay, I'll get some for you because I'm recording and I don't want you to get on the camera, okay?
Oh my goodness.
No, you're not on it. You're not on it. Stay over there.
Plenty.
Stay over there.
Oh, okay.
There you go. No, I know. You can. That looks delicious.
You're wonderful. Thank you.
Yep.
Why not? I'll go with you.
Oh, this is wonderful. There we go. My house.
Lydia, do you want vanilla ice cream?
I think I do, yes. Maybe put a little, not too much.
I didn't mean to get that much.
Because I was going to say a little bit of chocolate, not much. Yeah, that's better.
Does that work for you?
Yes. I'll take it a peach.
So if you're just joining, friends, this is my closing day out of my Bridges of Friendship. It is a gathering that we do every other year in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And I bring authors and friends together that have been connected on Facebook, social media, and I'm going to get some in just a minute too, Christy. And we spend the day, with the past 3 days we've been up here just, isn't that right, Rose?
Yes.
You want to come say hi to my friends on YouTube?
Yes.
Come here. You guys will love her.
This is Rose Falco. I cannot thank Tina enough for how congenial, the friendship, the warmness, having a great time. I wish it could last forever.
Yes.
Mwah. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Thank you. Guys, my heart has been, it's like so full. I don't even know what to do with everything. It just. Hey, Rose, my friend Tammy from Mountain Grandma says hi to you. Oh, I will. I can't even tell you what has taken place here and how God has just worked through this, and the people and the words of encouragement that have been spoken into my life and those into others. It's just been, Rachel, come say hi to my friends. Here's another one of my friends, and she's a wonderful author, Rachel Good. That's my YouTube. Say hi to everybody. We're live. Guys, go check out her book. She is such a sweet author. Go get her books, Rachel Good. Thanks for being here again. So it's just, there's so much to share, but I just can't, because it's just been so. Just all I can say is God is good. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna get myself some ice cream and some pie. Hey, Mike, come here. Come say hi, Mike. Mike won't come say hi. It's just like his wife. So yeah, we are gonna just continue. I'm gonna leave the camera up, and then I am gonna get some more authors to come in and say hello, and you're gonna hear them speak. We do have a silent auction going on. We're raising money this time for the special needs school and the families in our area that have special needs and like rare blood issues, just some medical things that they don't know what maybe is going on, and they do research. So that's what we're doing. So Tammy, I can't wait to share with some of this stuff. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it's been truly an amazing 3 days. I'm going to get my ice cream, friends. I think I'll stick with vanilla. I should not even be eating half the food I've eaten the past 3 days, but I will tell you this. I told everybody when we get home, we're fasting and liquids. That's all we're eating. I'll be back in a bit. I'll turn you this way so you can see the other side of the room and some of the other authors. I do not have that on. No, I don't have it on. Thank you. You're welcome. Absolutely. Yes. It isn't the way. No, not really. I'm actually snacking over there. Yeah, my mom's already trying to start. Yeah. Right. Yes. I don't have because of where I live, we have a narrow area. Would you like some ice cream? I have. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't want. We have a town beach that we go to. It's like part of our taxes, So we go there. It's yeah, but my husband's on the beach first, so I go there. Yeah. It's nice to see you. And which stand do you have? Yeah, I'm sitting. I think at the table next to you. Yeah. I don't have a table. I'm one of my friends. Oh. A nice picture. I think that's good, right? There's no season. I so good. And then and she would come in and we would talk, and I knew she would not read books, but she would yeah. Nice. So then, and we got to know each other. I found her I like that part. She had yeah. I'll give you one before that I didn't have. Yeah, I'll do it. Sorry about that.
I'll get her stuff.
I know for sure she was coming in. I had not
A wedding,
I
yeah.
owe you a match.
See how nice Joe made it? I would guess, essentially.
Did you?
This helps me to tell me awareness that I know being registered is I'm the one who makes the decision, so you're fine. You're my guest. Thank you. That's it. These two together, yeah, they put their magic. Now 45 minutes from. Much more popular. Sure, yeah, more popular, guys.
No, but you'll leave the ice cream and dessert there for a while. Yeah, okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, you'll love it. Yes, you'll love it. I promise you. That's it. I was not going to eat dessert. Yes, you are. You got to. You got to. Took away my Thank you. You're welcome. It's nice serving you. Thank you. Sorry, I'm longer than last. Oh, I have a story for that. Okay. That is huge. Isn't that massive? It is. And what's nice is that you pop. My friend was confident. So the story that I had heard was that when they would make the pies, so the mom would say, shoot, fry, let's get out of here. And that's how you yeah. Yeah. Is that what you said too? Yeah? And then I heard my cooking pies, I heard it's because when the women would pack the lunches, they wanted to give their husbands a right service. And they would make that's the kind I don't know if that's true, that's what I heard. All right. Yes,
This is my husband, if you don't know. Joseph, this is my husband. He's never on my videos, but come here. Today I'm making him get on my videos here. So, hey, if you're still hanging around, I appreciate it. Hey, Rob, Allotment Gardening. How's things over there in the UK? It's my husband, Joseph. Yep.
Hey, everybody.
All right. I'll take him off camera. He doesn't like that. So I'm going to get ready to announce another author. Hey, Joe. Did I say that correct? Joe. Did I say that correct? Mara Lane? Okay. Look at everybody shopping and bidding. We still have some more authors to get through. I want to hear some more from the authors. So if you can all finish up what you're doing and maybe take a seat again back at your table, that would be great. We have 10 authors to get through. Well, I think since she's standing up here by me, kind of, I think I'm going to call on my friend Rachel Good. Come on up, Rachel. Huh? Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rachel Good, and since one of the things that I really try to do with my books is research. So I know Tina had mentioned that my Amish teacher's gift, that I had researched the Amish special needs school, and I also went to the community center where it's like they do almost like daycare for Amish and Mennonite. Both children and adults that have special needs. So that was one book. And then this was one of my favorites to research, so the 10 Amish Bride. And some of you know Stacy Barbalace. The two of us like to visit our Amish friends and do research and things. And one day we were up here quite a while back, and we were bird in hand and came upon an Amish camel farm. So some of you may have seen that in your travels. So this is about the camel farm. And I really wanted to milk the camel, but because I guess camels can only will give milk for their certain person they get like attached to. So wasn't able to do that. But I did get some camel's milk and I drank it. Everybody always wants to know what it tastes like. It kind of reminded me of powdered milk with that texture, the like thinness, and sort of like the same aftertaste it kind of reminded me of. But anyway, if you're interested in getting it, it's like $15 for a pint. Very expensive. But camels don't give much milk, so that's why. So anyway, I researched that, and then oops, I thought I had the other book up here, but I don't. I was just going to say, The Amish Midwife Secret. My research was that my two boys out of my 5 kids, were born at home with an Amish midwife. So I actually did real research. I call it go an extra mile there. And she gave me a lot of different herbs during the pregnancy and to start the labor. So I researched a lot of, came to a lot of the natural food stores down here and researched that. So I just wanted to talk about that. So I had 5 books that came out this fall, and I'm just going to show you those real quickly. This is my only non-Amish book that came out. Heart of Joy is part of the Hearts of the West series. Each book in this series is totally separate. It's set in a different place. No characters are overlapping. So if you like Western, it's set in the Gold Rush country. and I did a lot of historical research, went to, it's actually a ghost town now, but Coyote, California is where it's at. Then the next book that came out was Missing Her Amish Boyfriend. This one is book number 7 in the Surprise by Love series. So, and I just turned in book number 8, which will come out in 2025. And then Christmas in the Amish Big Shop. Some of you saw this at Walmart yesterday. Yeah, this is with Shelley Shepherd Gray and actually Laurie Lowe in this one. It did come out in a larger size book. But this is the mass market. I have some of the larger ones there, I think, too. Okay, and then, oops. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay, I brought them up. I also have another one with Shelley Shepherd Gray that just came out, The Christmas Gathering, and it's also with Lenora Worth. And then, Mindy already talked about it, but I haven't repeated it, and I hope Tracy will repeat it. An Amish Christmas Table, which is coming out on Monday. And then Tina had said about talking about a little bit about how you got into it. And I just have a real quick story. Right after I got my agent, she sold a book series for me. It had 4 books in it. And the first book came out, and the second book was getting ready to come out. Then my editor called me and said, we're closing the fiction line. So actually my agent had just died and her assistant had moved up to be my agent. So I called her and talked to her, and she said, well, we can't do anything with the other 2 books in the series because they're unattached. So you'll have to come up with a new idea and start a new series, and I'll see whether I can sell it. So that was on a Friday. She said, please get it to me by Monday. So I had to come up with 3 book ideas and write up a proposal and decide what the plots were going to be. So I did that, and I got it to her on Monday, and on Tuesday she sold that series, which was a blessing. But then a few days later, an editor from Harlequin messaged me on Facebook and said, I understand that your publisher is closing. Would it be possible for me to buy those books and anything else in that series? So I said, yeah. But I wasn't going to answer first because I really thought it was a scam because I didn't think Harlequin editors would contact you on Facebook. But it turned out they really did want to do that. The publisher would not give up the rights to the first 2 books. So this is how the series came out. 2 of these and 2 of these. And nobody would believe me when I said, no, these are the next books in this series. So now I've gotten rights back to all of them, and I have the whole series with matching colors, which is really nice. But because I have lots of these, anybody that wasn't here last year and didn't get these, you're welcome to take a free copy of it. Okay. And those of you who got these last year, I don't want to be left out. I have some other like ARCs and some other free books, so you can come and see me get some of those. So thank you all for joining me.
Yes. So, friends, when I first started reading these books, this was the first series I actually read from Rachel, and we didn't really know each other then. But I remember when I first met her, I'm like, this book was like really good. So if you haven't read this series, I really suggest that you pick this book up. It was very well researched and just well written, and it got me. Thanks, Rachel. All right, let's see. Who should I call up here? Come on, Annie. Let's see what you got to say. Welcome, Ann Blackburn.
Oh, you're recording.
I am recording.
Hi, I'm Ann Blackburn. I'm pretty new at this game. My first book, Ruth Ginger Snap Surprise, which is part of the Heart of the Amish series from Barber, just came out last December. Mindy Steele is one of the other authors in that series. along with Lisa Jones Baker is not here. And I'm aware that at least one other author has been signed, and possibly two. So the series is going to go on. I'm so excited about that. The way that I got to finally see my name on a book cover was after 35 years of trying, 35 years of writing books and collecting lots and lots of rejection letters, I finally decided to try writing Amish. I would say, well, what do I like to read? Romance. Why? Because it has a happy ending, and life has enough serious in it. So while I'm not a stranger to an occasional important book, what I prefer to read is brain candy, which is just happy, and it makes me happy. And what I like to write is people I would want to know. So I've had a few people say, well, these books seem different. And well, I don't know why they would, except that I've simply written people who are Amish, and I've researched and tried to be very respectful of the culture and the rules. But they're people. They're people, just like anybody's person. People are people. So whatever your culture is, you've got the same hopes and dreams as everyone else. And people of faith have the same faith as everyone else. We're all Christians. It doesn't matter which kind of Christian we are, all right? A lot of people disagree with that, but that's how I feel, all right? So I wrote these books about these people I liked, and I thought, let's put a hook with it too, so that if it succeeds, then I can write a bunch of other ones too. So I created an elderly lady named Lydia Koblenz, and she had a cat named Hepzibah she loved. And that cat had 8 kittens in her final litter because the veterinarian said it's time for Hepzibah to retire. So she gave each of 8 single young Amish women who were friends a kitten. And so now there's a possibility of 8 books. And there was a 9th kitten. And if you've read Ruth's Ginger Snap Surprise, then you'll know who's probably gonna have a final book from that. And if you haven't, I have some for sale over here. Along with Mary's Calico Hope, you would meet Mary in that first book. She's a friend of Ruth's. And then the 3rd book in that series is coming out on April Fool's Day, of all books, of all days. And that is Lizzie's Little Mouse. And Elizabeth Miller is also a young woman you will have met in the 1st and 2nd books. So it's getting a little, I've got all these girls, I've got to keep popping them in, and then figuring out who they're going to marry. And this, the next book that I proposed to Barbara in the series is Jane's Secret Admirer, okay? And so she's got a cat, and she's got this hankering for this guy who is a blacksmith, but he never will talk to her. She can't figure out why. Well, we find out why in the book. So that's assuming, because he made a big mistake when they were young, and he's afraid she'll never forgive him. That's assuming that they buy that from me, and then I'll be able to write and publish that one too. So I also have over here a Lancaster Amish Christmas, and there's Mindy over there. She's got copies of them too. And the other 2 authors are Amy Clipston and Amy Lillard. Now, you guys, of the 4 of us, not a lot of people have heard of me, okay? But they've heard of those 3 women. I feel incredibly lucky. And it must be very annoying to them that Blackburn comes alphabetically before all of their names.
On the book.
I know.
Amy.
I know, that was in the Evangelical Christian Publishing Association bestsellers for Christian fiction in October, and it said Anne, Amy.
And left Mindy out.
I assume if you clicked on it, I felt really bad for you. But when I look at the book online and it says by Anne Blackburn, I'm like, and other people too, of course, whom you all know better than me. But I hope that you'll give me a try. Come over and say hello. And anyone who signs up for my monthly newsletter by giving me your name and email has a chance to win a ceramic hope from Mary's Calico Hope that my friend Linda found in a thrift store. So thank you, Linda. So thank you all so much for being so welcoming. I am having a great time on this journey. Can't quit my day job as a weekly newspaper editor yet, but you know what? That's okay. So thank you all so much.
She's got
has some great energy, doesn't it? I love that. Thank you so much. I know, right? Yeah. Okay, well, let me get our only male author here today up here, Mr. Will Carpenter. Come on up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Tina.
You're
and,
welcome.
I think right off the top, I'd like to thank my wife for accompanying me on this. It's about 12 years now on this journey, and she teases me a lot. I think one of the things I get questioned on is the male perspective and how can a male write Amish fiction, Amish romance. And Shall, I'll let you take it from there. What do you tell everybody?
That's true. Just like a girl.
That's what I did. So anyway, I have a unique perspective. After 11 years in the Army, doing different things, I feel very comfortable in my skin as a guy. And I don't owe anybody anything that way. And I did 40 years as a nurse, working many different aspects of nursing, from pediatrics, long-term care, OB, and enjoyed every part of that. I got my start writing when I was in nursing school. I was doing poetry, and it was like an emotional outlet for me. And had always wanted to be published, and I was avid reader, read all Jeanette Oak, everything she wrote up to that period of time. And I went looking for something else to read, and I was in Walmart and came across Shelley Shepherd Gray's very first book, and I was reading that and the simplicity of it, and I said, I can do this. And a story popped into my head, and I got in touch with Shelley, and she became my mentor at the time, and I will always give her credit for that. Helped me along the way. I knocked out, I was just talking about it, I knocked out 45,000 words in 3 months. So I was just like, it was flowing. And just recently, I think about 3-4 years ago, Patrick Craig, one of the other men of Amish fiction, got in touch with me and asked if I wanted to get together with them and do an anthology. So the 6 men of Amish fiction, we all got together. I have those 2 books with me. The first one is the Amish Menorah, which is Patrick's story within the anthology. 6 stories, about 15,000 words each. And then we did a Christmas story right after that. I have that. And I have my first 2 books. I also write for local paper. I do 2 columns for them. The first column I've been doing now for, I think, the same amount of time I've been writing, about 12 years, is the Lord's Corner. And I reserve the right of all my writing from the paper. And I have The Path That May, that has the first part of my writing for the column. I now do another column. I've been doing it probably 2 or 3 years. The Good Father. So I write about parenting and being a good father. I just signed a contract with 2 contracts with Elk Lake. The first one is Hannah, Seasons of Hannah, which is a novella, And then the second book to that in the series is Sarah, Seasons of Hannah. And I like writing about strong women. And you'll find the first part of excuse me, but the inside of my cheek. You'll find the first two stories within the Amish Menorah and the Christmas anthology. That they're going to pull those two stories out and turn that into a novella. And then I have the third story, or the first part of the other book. That'll probably come out next year sometime also. And that's it. Thank you for all of you being here and for your support. For those who is following my journey as far as buying an Amish dress, after 50 years in the nursing community and doing and seeing everything, I finally found something that embarrassed me. And but we were successful, nevertheless. Thank you.
I'll be right there, sorry. As a reminder, this is our prayer jar. I'm going to leave it up here. No name is needed. We're going to be praying over our prayers as we have throughout this event. It's been an honor and a privilege to pray over so many of you and your needs. And it's just one thing that God's done during this event is bring that trust to us as friends, and to trust us with those feelings and those needs, knowing that we are going to pray. And we had some really powerful prayer warriors laying hands on some of our friends, and people pulling me aside wanting prayer for friendships, health reasons. I've had messages on those, but you don't have to put your name. If you feel led to and you need prayer for anything, please fill out that form, put it in that jar, and we're going to be praying over them once again tonight. So thank you so much for everybody who's allowed us to pray for them. It's been an honor and a privilege, and glory be to God. Let me introduce our next guest. I haven't seen her in so many years, and it's so great to have her back. And she has her mom with her this trip, which is even more of a blessing. Jennifer Spreadman, come on up, my friend.
Hello, everyone. Hello. My name is Jennifer Spreadman, not Spider-Man, not Spreadman, Spreadman, or Spredeman, I guess is the proper way to say it. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to Tina for hosting this and for all the work that she's done.
Thanks.
And can we just give her a big round of applause? There are a lot of great writers here, and we just want to thank you, readers, for reading our books, for leaving reviews, for sharing them with other people. And if there is any author here that you have not read, I encourage you to grab their books, because you might just find a new favorite. And I haven't read all of them because some of them are new. Like Marlene, I haven't read hers, but I've heard good things about them. So, but I have read several, and I highly recommend them. I think you would really like them. I started writing 12 years ago, and I didn't always have aspirations to be a writer. It kind of fell on me totally out of the blue by surprise. I say too much, okay. So I have 6 children whom I homeschool, and we would go on shopping trips, and I would take a different child with me each week to go shopping. And part of their homeschooling was reading. And I always thought that reading aloud helped you become just a better reader in general, gave you more confidence and all that. And so my daughter Brandy, whom a lot of you have met, because she used to come to these events with me. She's a sweetheart. Everybody loves her. She was being my audiobook one time we were out shopping, and she said, "How come they don't write books like this for people my age?" And she was just, barely a teenager. And I said, "Well, let me look into that and see if there are any." And I think Wanda Brunstetter had a set of books out, that were younger. I think Kathleen Fuller had a set of books out, but there were very few for her age. And I said, "Well, why don't we write some?" So me and my two oldest daughters, we just started writing this series, the Amish Girl series, and they're just little stories in a community. They're all like novella length, and it's just so fun because the characters are just, they just grab a hold of your heart and you just love them. But I didn't want to release that first because I thought, well, if I release that and nobody reads it, then everybody's going to think that I only write, books for younger people. So I got the idea for Amish by accident. And I don't know if any of you have read that, but that was like, it just took off like crazy. And it's such a different story. And anyways, I'm not going to take all your time, but I've got lots of books. I've written over 50 Amish books and a few non-Amish. So if you want to, they're very different stories just because my mind is. All right, but thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Jennifer. I read one of her very first books out. Jennifer, I can't remember the name of it, but it had to do with a young lady from California. I don't remember it, but I thought it was a very good book too. Do you remember, what was the name of that first book that you wrote, The Girl from California or something? It was one of your very first ones. I remember I reviewed it for you and it was sent over in a PDF file that I printed out at work.
Was it Christmas? Was it a Christmas book?
I don't remember, but it was a really good book. It was so good that I don't remember. Thank you, Jennifer. Glad you're here. And new author here this year. She has flown in all the way from Southern California. And that would be Marlena. Come on up.
Thank you so much for hosting this.
Oh, you're very welcome. My pleasure.
So I'm the only self-published author here, I think. So I have a very expensive hobby, and thanks to my husband for letting me spend a lot of money on my hobby. I started writing in junior high with my best friend. We put ourselves in our favorite TV series, and we wrote hundreds of stories, and she wanted to be a teacher. She started red marking my stories, and it made me so mad. I was like, I'm going to write one she can't find any fault with. And so it really honed my craft. Well, I'm a Jewish believer in Jesus. I came to faith watching Jesus of Nazareth on TV in 1977. I was raised in a non-religious Jewish home. And during the crucifixion scene, I gave my life to the Lord and became a Jesus freak. A couple years later, I'm listening to one of Amy Grant's new albums called Fairy Tale. And this line in the song said, "Two princes wage the battle for eternity, but the victor has been known from the start." And in my mind's eye, I saw Jesus in shining armor and Satan in black armor crossing swords over the bride of Christ. And that I don't have the book with me here, but I wrote a book called The Victor. And it's basically the fall of Satan, the fall of man, and the redemption of the bride by the king as a medieval love story. And I put scripture references in it. It was my desire to reach people the way Jesus of Nazareth reached me. Getting past their biases and not wanting to read the Bible. So I put scripture references throughout the book. I worked with a teacher, created a lesson plan for it. I had Lexile scored. But because I'm self-published, it was like hitting my head against the wall, to get any traction. So then I have a friend who Will knows, Mary Fields Jackson. I started her blog, The Mary Reader, for her 10 years ago so that she could get books. And now she's an influencer. And she said, if you want to be published, traditionally published, write Amish fiction. I'm like, what am I going to write? I'm from the land of fruits and nuts. And then all of a sudden in my head pops, well, what if crop circles showed up in Amish farmland? You know, they'd be the last people on earth who'd want that kind of attention. So I wrote a sci-fi Amish romance. It's kind of Romeo and Juliet, out of this island planet Signs, where two boys who look and act Amish show up at a barn raising and takes an instant liking to one of the girls named Rebecca Ash, and there's a cosmic conflict involved, and there's a very big surprise on the last page. So that's in plain sight. They're hiding in plain sight. And then Make-A-Wish, I wrote, it's like Chicken Soup for the Soul, but I wrote short stories for people, and I granted them their deepest heartfelt wish, meeting a dead loved one. The first one was written for a quadriplegic as a way to cheer him up. It was 2 pages, and they called me up the next day crying, saying, how did you know all this personal, detailed information that you put in the book? And I ended up writing 30 of these short stories for people, and I put their reactions in. And it was the same reaction. It was like, how did you know that? And I think just God inspired those details in this book to bless these people. Well, then 10 years later, I get an idea every 10 years. I'm a full-time working stiff, so I can only write part-time. So 10 years later, I have an adopted daughter, and it's kind of been difficult because we never bonded emotionally. And I always thought, what would I do if I ever lost the love of my life, my husband, Michael? And so Second Chance In is the most personal book I've written. It has a lot of my personal experiences in here, but that's what happens. A young woman in her early 30s, her husband drops dead of a brain aneurysm. And she's got an adopted daughter, and she can't stay in California anymore, so she buys an Amish farmhouse in Lancaster County, not realizing that it belonged to a widower who just lost his wife and 5 children in a buggy accident. And he's in the Dottie house, he's taking care of the animals and the land and the maintenance around the house, and she cooks and cleans and washes his clothes, and they're thrown together through tragic circumstances, and they become friends. And romance ensues. And then after I wrote this, I kind of ended it abruptly, like everyone's, where's the sequel? So there's the sequel. And so it continues on from Second Chance In. And I've been very fortunate. I've gotten, my reviews are my reward because, basically pay for everything. So I love getting reviews. And that's it.
Thanks for traveling so far. Thank you. She flew a long ways here. Thank you, Michael, for coming out and bringing her here with us. We appreciate it. All right, who haven't I got to yet? I see some back there. I know. How about Tracy? Come on up, Tracy.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tracy Fredikowski, that really long name. You know that Amish author with a really long name that can't fit on a book? That's me. But I do, before I get started, I have one thing to say. If you do not, come here. Come here, just for a second, come on. If you don't feel the Holy Spirit at work in this event, you have not hugged this woman. Because I've gone to a lot of these reader events, and this woman is covered in the Holy Spirit. So thank you. Just thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this.
Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
My pleasure.
I have something fun, but before that, I do want, a lot of you have already read some of my books, especially the Amish Women of Lawrence County. I've been working on it for a few years, and there's 10 books in the series. But what you may not know is I just started a series, an Amish mystery romance. So if you like mystery and you like Amish romance, make sure you stop by my table and take a look at that. But we're going to do something fun. So everybody up off their feet. Get on your feet. We're going to do something fun. So have you ever played the last man / last woman standing?
All right, so listen to my instructions. It's sort of like, what is that game? Simon Says. So you have to listen to the instructions very carefully. And I have a Christmas door prize, and I'll tell you what it is, so listen good. So if you don't know, this particular Christmas book is no longer in print. So it is a collector's item. They only have a few left at Amazon, and I've been saving this one to give to somebody special. So it's no longer in print, so it's very special. And you get a little Christmas towel. So it's a little game, and can you put that back there?
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right, so you ready? Listen carefully. So the object of the game is the last person standing gets that gift, and I hope there's only one left standing, or we'll have to come up with something else. So sit down if you haven't visited an Amish market or store this week. You have not. Okay, all right. If you have not visited an Amish market or an Amish store this week. An Amish store. Okay. All right. Sit down if you've ridden in a horse and buggy at some point in your life. If you have.
If you have.
If you've ridden in a horse and buggy at some point in your life. Sit down if you have ridden. Sorry, I kept saying it. I know you ladies have ridden in a horse and buggy. Okay. Sit down if you've read an Amish Christmas story. Oh, no. Yeah. All right. Marlene, you've never read an Amish Christmas story. All right, you're the winner. Thank you so much for coming. We would not be here if it weren't for you readers, and we are so, so appreciative. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Brittany. That was fun. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now you have, how many books were in there, Jennifer?
Yeah, she does, doesn't she? That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. We have 2 more authors left. Let me get to those before I have some more announcements. So, hey, Deborah Torres, you want to come join us?
Thank you all. So whenever I was thinking of what I should talk about, Tracy Fredrikowski said I should talk about mushrooms. And I was like, yeah, that's really a good idea, because that was recently. That was very recent. I was going to kind of tell you about the whole story of how I became an author, but I think the mushrooms is a little more fun. So recently, I was doing some research for a book and decided to go mushroom foraging. Now raise your hand if any of you have gone mushroom foraging. Yeah, so it's fun. It's when you go out in the woods and you look for edible mushrooms. Now that's the key right there, is edible. And I'm brand new at it, so I am not able yet to discern it. I was Googling, I was looking for what's called a hen of the woods mushroom. Anybody know what that, ever ate that maitake, hen of the woods mushroom? The reason why is because I'm writing a new series. And there's in this, the series is the Amish newspapers of Mercer County, and you can get the first novella of that book for free if you go over to my table. There's a QR code, and you can get it for free. It's a digital version. But the next book in the series is an Amish home remedy of the heart, and this is a book is about Leanna King, and she is a home remedy columnist for the Amish View newspaper. All of my characters they write for local Amish newspapers. So she's a columnist for the Amish View newspaper, and she writes about home remedies, things that you can learn about just in your yard, and things that you are in the woods and things you can use to help your bodies heal. So she is looking for a maitake, hen of the woods mushroom. And so I was like, I need to smell one. I need to feel one. I need to see it to be able to describe it. So I have 2 daughters, and I'm like, texting my one daughter, do you want to go mushroom foraging this weekend? And she's like, sure. So I kind of had forgotten about it, and like twice, she's like, Mom, are we going foraging? Are we going foraging? And I was like, okay, I've got to do this because this girl wants to do it. So we went foraging. We looked, I had read that they're under oak trees. I'm like, how does this mushroom know to just grow on oak trees, old oak trees? So anybody told me it was oak trees. So we were looking at we were on a hiking trail, and we went off the trail, off the beaten path, looking for this mushroom. And unfortunately I didn't find it yet, but I found a lot of other kinds of mushrooms, and I had a little mushroom identifier. Was really nervous to touch mushrooms. I don't know enough about the poisonous ones. But it was funny because we're in the middle of the woods, and I ran into a spider web, so I'm kind of screaming because of the spiders. And this man walks up, and we started talking to him about mushrooms, and the man knows everything about mushrooms, and he says he has a hen of the woods mushroom in his refrigerator right now, and he said you chop it up and you put it with garlic and butter and saute it. And Mindy, have you had it that way, the hen of the woods?
I've had just regular morals.
Okay,
That
morals.
way, but
That's
it's
right. Yeah. So anyway, he told me that was the way to try it. So anyway, if you follow my Facebook group, if you're in my Facebook group, I will let you know whenever I find the hen of the woods and be able to tell you what it smells like. And to have my character at the end of King to give an accurate description of it whenever she finds one too. But anyway, you're welcome to read my books. I'm super excited. I have a series that's also about a newspaper reporter that's out over there on my table. And then the new series that's coming out, you can go ahead and subscribe to the newsletter and get the free digital version of Amish newspapers in Mercer County. But thank you all for listening to me. And if you find a mushroom that's edible, let me know.
I will. Thank you. Deborah's a new author to me too, as well as Tracy. I know them from Facebook, but they're new to this event, and I'm so thankful that both of you came. So thank you so much. Another new author here too, Virginia Weiss. Come on up. We were talking last night, and it turns out that she used to live 40 minutes from me in Virginia, and then moved to Alabama.
Yes.
And I say roll tide.
War Eagle.
And now I'm not sure if I like her right now. She's got to convert if you're living in Bama.
There you go. Hey everybody. First of all, thank you so much, Tina, for making this happen. And thank y'all all for coming. I mean, this is why we do what we do, is for y'all and to get to actually meet you and get to know you better. This makes all the hours over the computer when I want to give up worth it. Okay, so a little bit about me. I got my start writing historical Amish, and the reason I did that is, well, I love history, but my agent told me that there was a real gap in the market for historical Amish, and she was like, this is your way in, just, write something, let's see what happens. So I decided to set a series in 1737, Pennsylvania, in the frontier, with the first Amish community that came to America on the Charming Nancy. It's my Amish New World series, published by Kensington, and I think where I got the idea was I felt a little bit of a connection with their need to flee persecution in Europe, because my family history goes back to French Huguenots escaping persecution from a small village in the Alps in France in the late 1600s. And they actually were smuggled out by Catholics in coffins, posing as dead bodies to escape during that wave of persecution in France, and made it to the Netherlands and then eventually to the US very early on. So the Amish history is, well, I'm not Amish and it's very different. I do appreciate and feel kind of that connection to like a history of, being able to look at your roots and know that there's a meaning to why you came to America like that. Okay, so check out my Amish New World series if you're interested in, how the Amish came to America, how they managed and all that. And then I also, my work now is I write 3 books a year for Love Inspired, so that is my full-time job. So I write a book in about 6 weeks to 2 months. I have been known to write one as little as 1 month, but, okay, 3 weeks. But that's not ideal, so we try not to admit that. Sometimes it happens with deadlines. So I actually have, my next book comes out in January 2025, and okay, y'all are the first to hear this. It is going to be the last book in my Bluebird Hill series. It's going to wrap it up, but I have a spin-off series ready to go, and the first book in the spin-off series comes out in July 2025, and it's going to be on a goat farm with 4 sisters who run the goat farm, and they all, of course, need to find love in their 4 books in the series. So look for that. Thank you.
We do have giveaways to do, and I know people have it. But before we get into that, this event cannot get pulled off without people who are dear to me in my life and put up with my craziness during the week prior and pretty much the whole time I'm here. So if I call your name, please come up here so people will recognize you, because without you, there is no possible way that I could be up here and doing and executing everything that we did the past 3 days. So first, my wonderful husband, Joseph, please come up here. Please, come on. He made all the badges for this event. He has made just a lot of different things that he can go into detail about. And so he's my rock, and he's what has really gotten me through this, as well as some really dear friends that are here as well. And they've been to all 3 of the events. I think these people have all been to these 3 events. So first, Lynn Bonaparte, come on up here. So without Lynn doing the dishes and cleaning up after me and putting up with my craziness and shortness, we couldn't be here right now. And my prayer warrior that joins me in prayer all the time. So, Faith, thank you very much. Thank you. Yep. Also, stay up here. I didn't say leave. Just stay up here. I'll get my other dear friend who has been here. I met her at an event, and she has been with me, and we have become very close, I think, in our friendship. We may not talk all the time, but we do talk regularly. Susan, come on up, Susan. She has been another one that I have been able to vent to, and she's just been there. What do you need? What do you need? Love you, honey. And she's just there for me. And last but not least at all, my husband's sidekick, Rich Bonaparte. Come on up here. Thank you. Rich, the day before we left, we had to go. I was so overwhelmed. Lynn and I were baking. We have all this to do, and I was really losing it because I could not focus on one task, and my head was all over the place. And Rich came up to me and he said, "What do you need me to do?" And I just looked at him. I'm like, "I need to go get this prescription for my dog. I need to go get the badges printed. I need to go get this." Done. Lynn wrote a list. He generously took time out of his day, and he just did it. And so, Rich, thank you so much, and thank you for being out here once again. They come from Texas all the time. If you did not know, they come out here a couple times a year. We're hoping they move out this way soon. Richard, it's about time. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you for helping me through all of this year once again. Will there be another one? I'm not sure. Ask me in a couple of days. But yeah, thank you, honey, too. I appreciate it. So anyhow, I think some people did not get a ticket. If you did not get a ticket when you came in the door, could you raise your hand? Okay, so you want to go hand them and then just bring the rest of them to me? Yes, please. That would be great. There you go. Thank you. And again, so here's another story I have to just talk to you about. I'm not getting emotional this time. I'm all good this year. And each and every one of you The words that you have spoke to me have been really touching, and you have blessed me with your words. And today, when I went up to our group on Facebook, this lady I got really choked up when I read her post. And I said, Joe, she called yesterday an epic day. And I said, how am I ever gonna top what we did this year if I do this again, right? Like, how do you do that when somebody says that it's epic? I don't know how to top it, right? So thank you, because that encourages me, knowing that the event and the things that went into this were right, and it was what God directed me to do, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So thank you for those words, Robin. I really appreciate that. It's been a blessing. Thank you so much. So I think it's time we probably need to do some giveaways as well. We have not done that. I hope you guys are bidding on some of those things. And I said we have gotten through all the authors. So I'm thinking. I am recording, everybody. This is going out onto my YouTube channel, just so you know we are live, but the camera's not pointing that way because I have friends up here. They're not going to be in my film at all, but I just want to let you know that it is going on out there live right now. So I think the best thing to do right now is, if you have not received your ticket, just stay in your seat. If you have a ticket, why don't you get up, go bid, go do some shopping, and we'll come back and do some giveaways in a little while. Okay? Thanks, everyone. And look what I forgot to do. Every time I called you up here, I forgot to give you a gift. I forgot to give the authors their gift. Who else needs? Ian, did you need one? Yeah. What? For what? What is? That's my one. Thanks. Did you need one? No. Oh, I don't know. Anybody else? For raffle. For raffling off gifts. Okay. Do you know what they are? You're a part of the stuff. Yeah. I should. I think I gave you. That's good.
She's got a lot of money tonight. She's I insist on a nice baby buttermilk slice. Yeah. Last weekend, yeah, so no, are you sure? Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. What? Oh.
Because your tag is backwards. So. And your tag is
Well, yeah, because I No. Yeah, my tag. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, we call that. Yeah, exactly, right? Did you grab her? Okay. Most people. Yeah, well, I think those come from my sister. She started making them after she lost her Nutella. And so she woke up and got it. Yeah, it was bad. Right, Michelle? I know. Go ahead. I'm gonna just walk around. What do I do with? Thanks. Look at them. Look at them. I have to get a picture with everybody so they can't leave. They better not leave.
Some holiday was it Valentine's Day? Groundhog Day, my favorite holiday.
Thank you so much. Right. You're the one in Cambridge? Yeah. We're in Harrison County. Oh, for neighbors. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Now who do you work for? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. No, I'm originally. Okay. And then I married and I moved to Harrison County. How are you? On Saturday, 26th. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. 45 minutes, I'm not. Not quite that much. So it's a cat, right? Or is it still? Yeah, right. I just bought them. Good. I give you the sign. Yes. I know. She wanted me. I met her. She's the sweetest. She has. And we were disappointed. So was I. Oh, you haven't met her, yeah. We talked on the phone for years. But just one I know. And I bought them. Sugar Creek too. You came up there, right? I was there just to wait. Yeah, you were there for the other day. Yeah. This one was just coming out. Because I checked my phone. I have that. I don't think I have the book, but we looked on the magazine around December. That was, what was that, August last year? Yeah, yeah. I know. That was, yeah. Right, right. Getting there. Yeah. Yes. I gotta get some where you go. Yes. Well, I was talking to the journal. Yeah, right. I apologize. I come here on these. Yeah. Yes. And I'm the only. And they're all. Do you know what is over now? I know. Oh, okay. So I'll get you one somewhere. Right, I know. I will look forward to seeing you later. Yeah. Safe travels. Thank you. You too. Thank you. I'm next. When we're done with it, that'll be your job to pull everything up at the end.
Well, totally.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Good. Thank you so much. Good done. It's doing pretty good. You just got a bit, I think, on your card over there. And then I did on the top. Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm like, that's too little. So I just did that. Yes, it's not big. It's a big word. Go check it out. Yeah. If somebody needs something, I'll call you. Okay. We are having so much fun. Oh yeah, no problem. I don't know what my battery is doing. We are having so much fun. People are shopping. They are talking with the authors. They are getting autographs and pictures. Our silent auction, I just went to go check to see what we're getting raised, and we are doing really good back there. I'm so excited about this. It's just such a blessing, right? Want to come say hi to my YouTube friends? I got some friends coming over to say hi. We got a couple of people watching. Hey, so here's some of my new friends. This is Dottie. I'm bad with names, guys. And this is Betty Ann. Say hi to my new friends. This is our first time together.
Yes, it is.
And I hope everyone comes back. We're sisters.
Yeah.
I hope we come back again. We'll do this again
Yes,
with you.
I hope you decide to do it again because we're definitely
And
coming back.
anyone who hasn't been here this year should be here if she does this again. It was amazing. It was the most emotional experience I've had.
Mountain Grandma right here. Thank you. She's one of my friends. She lives in Missouri in the Ozarks.
Oh wow!
So, and her name is Tammy. And
Tammy.
she says hi to you. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. They've been so much fun. It's been a real great
It
time.
has
Hasn't
been
it?
a wonderful time.
Thank you. I'm so glad. This
Yeah,
is your
so
first
much
event.
fun.
Did you-
First event.
It is. Really?
It's our very first.
And how did you hear about it?
Bethany, my girlfriend Bethany.
Bethany was in the group first.
Okay.
And then
Bethany
I got in, and then she got in, then I got in.
Okay.
We had some trouble getting me in, but
So
I'm in
no,
now.
that's right. Because for some reason it kept getting declined.
Yeah,
It's probably me.
Things happen.
It does.
That's all there is to it.
What does she say? She says, "Hi, ladies.
Hi.
This has been fun to watch, and I bet it was an amazing being there in person."
It was.
It was amazing, and I'm gonna put more pictures up. I have a ton of them. I didn't put them all up. I want to do one as a video, so you can rotate it through.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do that while I'm on vacation in Canada.
Oh, how lovely! I'm gonna do, Tammy. I'm actually probably gonna put some type of a slideshow together and run it of just the events that took place throughout the past couple of days.
I have the whole chalkboard experience. And stuff. I just sat there watching it, so mesmerized. I kept clicking. I didn't even know what I was.
I just bid on it.
I was going to. I already lost the blanket. I tried to bid on the blanket, but someone took it from me.
I just bid on the chalk. We had the best chalk talk last night.
If you look, it's on the the site, the Escape Lancaster site.
Yeah.
I posted a few. Your husband posted a few.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely
I have like 80 slides of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That's
I can
awesome.
send them to you if you want to do that.
Yeah. Post them in the group too. That's great.
I was like, oh, I'm going to fill up this.
You have my
account.
email. Post me, and he's
Yes.
got some and everything, so we're good. Yeah.
Like every
Thanks.
time she touched a new chalk, I was there
I
clicking.
know.
It was amazing.
The
Absolutely.
ending is what got me. Right?
Yes.
That was amazing.
That brought tears to
I mean,
my eyes.
well, I was back there worshiping and just like crying at the same time. I'm like, how is this even possible right now that I'm being moved like this? You
Yeah,
know?
I was feeling it. It was like, I was right in the front.
I was
like,
waiting for everybody just to stand up and really start worshiping. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Oh, that would have been nice.
You know?
You don't want to encroach from her doing the work.
Right.
And everything, so it was like,
Right.
I grew up in a Catholic church, so
Different.
we're very
Absolutely.
strict.
That's right. That's right.
And I just met a woman today who still asked what we were doing because we still had these on while we were traveling around doing something else. And she just moved out here, and her and her husband, a pastor in Stumptown.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was like, she said, come see us and come look for our house there.
How nice. How nice.
So hopefully next year we will even be out here as people.
Yeah, maybe one day, Tammy, right? So Tammy and I, like
I
you,
hope
like
so,
we've never
Tammy.
met. We only met through
I have a
YouTube.
girlfriend who was from Pennsylvania. She lives in Michigan. We only talk to each
Yeah,
other online.
yeah. It's
And
we're
it's
just gonna
wonderful.
we text each other but we haven't met yet in person. I
But
think
you
that's
will.
gonna happen.
You
we'll
will.
we'll meet one day.
My
Tammy.
girlfriend and I from Michigan will be meeting because her mom is in Millersville.
Oh, awesome.
And I keep missing her when she gets here.
Oh,
and my other girlfriend
nice.
is also in Michigan that I met up with.
Yeah.
And we're hoping maybe we could get to the Ohio event they were talking
Nice.
about. She
Nice.
could come there even.
Yeah. Did you guys get a chance to look around?
Oh, it's so overwhelming. There's so many people.
Did you get any books?
Yes, we did. We did. And there's some books that I'm going to order online.
Good.
Because I just can't do it today.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I
been amazing.
understand.
I was like, I need to transfer more money.
That's my book.
Oh, I didn't even know you had one.
Yeah, that's mine.
I didn't see that though. I'm going to have to go look. Yes.
All right. Hey, Tammy, we'll be back.
Bye, Tammy.
We'll be back.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone. See you soon.
Hey, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time shopping and buying and shopping. I think it's time for a giveaway because I need to give some things away. So if you don't have your tickets, go grab your tickets. And we have this beautiful diamond dots that was donated by Mary Knighton over there. Mary, raise your hand. Thank you, Mary, for donating this as a giveaway. I've never done one of these. My sister loves these, Mary, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. I need to get going on these giveaways so we can get some excitement in here, too. All right, the winner of this, number ending in 527. Woo! Woo! Is it really you? Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Woo! Oh, that's so funny. All right. The next thing we have is this really cute wooden pumpkin that you can hang on your wall or on your door. Nobody's allowed to leave until we get a group picture. So if you plan on leaving, let me know because I want to make sure we get a group picture, okay? And the winner is 538. 538. Michael, congratulations. What you doing? What's that? And she has a spell and all that.
You don't have to. No.
That's where I met her. And now she has the coffee. We're talking about she calls me Hope. That's the first one. Let's do some more games. Did you get a ticket? You want to win a prize? Yes, you do. Linda. My friend says she doesn't have to win a prize. That's not true. Everybody needs to win something, right? You're welcome. Just hold on to it. Don't lose it. We have another set of these unpaper towels. 521. 521. You're fine. Yay! $8. Okay, so 16. Yeah. Thank you. You count it out and let me know. Okay. All right. How about a potato microwave bag? Everybody needs one of these. Lucky number 539. 539. Did you get it?
No, nummy. Nummy.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
The basics of living. Your box.
Thank you. Okay. Lynn's gonna help you guys if you need any help, okay? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I don't know. What time do you need to help? No. Do you know what time it is? 5:30. You okay? Okay. 5:45. Last year we sat here until 7:30. Are you ready to go home? Okay. We'll be leaving shortly. Okay. All right, and we have another book club journal that was donated. Where's Diane Kremberger? Thank you for these great books. The winner of this one is 533. 533. 533. Yeah, come on, Tiffany. Oh, this is perfect. You're going to love that. Yeah, here, I'll take your ticket, honey. Thank you.
I got it. I had 16. I appreciate it. 5 and 11 singles.
Oh, that's awesome. What's that? Oh, okay, thank you. All right. All right, we have a set of pumpkins. Perfect time for pumpkins. You can display those out on your mantle. Do you have your ticket out, Susan? Wow. 526. The winner of these cute little pumpkins is 526. Number 526 going once, twice. On to the next number. Here we go. Oh, she's in the bathroom. Who's that?
It's good.
Huh?
Because if I'm 27, she was before me. Okay. Want me to go yell at her in the bathroom?
No, she can come back and give me her number. We have a really cute snowman house flag. $535. The winner for the snowman flag is $535. Yay! Awesome.
Thank you. You know, my husband hangs these up in front of the house.
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. I know, right? Let's do one more My Book Club journal.
Instructions. Yes, please.
How about 519? Yay! She's a good writer.
Lydia, and do you get a ticket too?
Do you want one? It is.
this.
All right, this is the last call for the auction, 5 more minutes and we're gonna close the auction. So if you haven't made your bid on any of the items, and just FYI, the chalk talk that we did last night, it's not the picture that's in the frame, it's the actual portrait that she did, which is up for auction. So 5 more minutes, and then after we close that out, we're gonna continue. And I'd like to get a picture of everybody as well together if possible. Thank you.
I read this one.
Yeah.
Life doesn't work that way. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
So I would just give you one when they're ready. That side is just the regular road. I don't hear that city. So you want me to spend a bit on it? Right. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Everybody does this over Yes. Did you? Oh, the pumpkins. We did talk about these little pumpkins.
Oh my gosh, that's fabulous.
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you. I think it's closed now. Do you want to get that? I'm only closing it if I want to pitch her.
Okay, so you're not
Hey friends, the auction is now officially closed. We're going to start announcing the winners. And we are going to bring each item up. All right, friends, listen up. We're going to announce the winners of the auction. Thank you. Okay, the first winner of the auction is for the lavender basket, and that goes to, is it Leela Tufts? Or Lila? Lila? Yep, you won this. Congratulations, that's awesome. And this comes from Katie Miller. She has a beautiful lavender farm here in the area, and you can go to her property, her farm, when it is open. She has a beautiful little farm and sells and grows all her own lavender. It's just beautiful. You know what I'm gonna do?
Who pays? Who pays?
You're gonna pay Lynn.
Okay.
So she won just frozen up. That's her total $27.
Okay.
All right, we have the coffee basket that was donated by my friend Linda. Linda, where are you? Well, she must have stepped out. Oh, there she is. She's back there. Thank you, Linda, for donating this. Bethany Deacon, you are the winner of the coffee. I'm not giving it away because it just smells so good. Oh my goodness. Lynn will take it.
Okay, thank you very much.
This will be the next one. I'll put it in a line for you. Okay, here. All right, friends. Come here, Lydia Ann. This was donated by one of our artisans back here, Lydia Ann, and she makes this. So we are thankful for the donation. Thank you so much. And the winner to this goes to Diane Cranberger. These are this is, I'm pulling what we got here. This goes to you. This is Diane Cranberger. There she comes. Yay. Oh. Not really. You're not. Did you do this one? Yeah. Did you outbid me? Yeah. This is a Christmas centerpiece that was donated and handmade by my mom. And she sent them to be donated today to auction off. And the winner of this, Lisa Marker. Congratulations, Lisa. Get a nice candle and put it in the center. I haven't done this yet. Okay. Hey, lady. Hey, this is the spider. Hey, Lynn. And we'll see if you want it. Do you know everything from here over has not? Right, I got you. Give me that. Because those haven't been counted. Thank you so much. Okay, the winner of the crocheted blanket by Kathleen Fuller. Thank you, Kathleen, for donating this beautiful handmade blanket. I appreciate you. Mike Still. Mike Still. You're the winner of the blanket. Whatever you had. Oh, that's a dividing line. Yes, gotcha. That goes to Mike. All right, another item that was donated and handmade by my mom. The winner is, she's already standing here waiting for me to call her name, Lisa Berger. Congratulations.
What is your mom's name?
Barbara. Yes. She got both of them.
Oh, Mama.
Yes. I've got to call Mom and tell her.
Thank you. Lisa is excited.
All right, this picture here, give thanks. I donated it from my shop that I had at one time, and this goes to Ann Blackburn. Where are you, Ann? Congratulations. All right, and then I have some cute little Amish clothes that my Amish friend had given to me. The winner of that is Bethany. Thank you.
You made this?
No, I didn't make it. Good. Thanks. All right, and this next up, the lovely farmhouse picture. Betty won this. Betty, congratulations, Betty.
Since I couldn't get the blanket.
I know, right? No, that's fine.
This is a set of 3 really cute little lanterns that you can put battery operated tea lights in. Enjoy. Linda Real is the winner of these. Linda, you won these. Here she comes. Yay. Do we need to give you a bag?
Yes, we do.
This lovely picture for the holidays, which is coming up. Patricia Smith, you're the winner of this. Go ahead, cheat. Yeah. You're gonna pay her next. Hang on 1 second. There's a basket up there that has puzzles and books and towels, all these cute things in it. The winner for that one, and that basket was, thank you, Susan. She donated all those goods. Kathy Salisbury, you're the winner. You'll pay Lynn, okay? Yeah. Okay. All right, friends. Wanda Bernstein, Barber Publishing.
32.
Donated a series of all her cookbooks. And if you don't have these, I will tell you, these are really great cookbooks. I've used several recipes out of her cookbooks, and I love them. Lila, you are the winner of all the cookbooks. Thank you. Congratulations.
You're gonna love them. I see somebody snuck in.
All right. This precious, precious chalk art that we had last night. I know so many of us wanted it, but only one gets to take it home.
Thank you so much.
I want to thank everybody who bid on all these items. And all this money will be donated next week to the special needs school when I come back up, along with all the books that have been donated. So thank you. So the winner of the original chalk art is Tracy. Congratulations, Tracy.
I'm sorry, I outdid you.
I just had to bid, so you guys make it go up. Lynn will take your money up. You have change? I need $3 more. Are you sure? Oh, thank you. Wait, we got it here. You gotta hold it up. You gotta hold this and smile.
And that deserves a photo. Jane, I'm gonna call for everybody. It's good. This was yours, right? Okay. I bought this for you. So, can you do me a favor and just have the money now? Yes, I will. Because I'm gonna let everybody know what we raised. I know, right? If I do this today, you'll do it. Relax. $32. Wow. Special needs school. Awesome.
Friends, thank you.
$432 was raised for the special needs school tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart is filling up again. It's overflowing. If you're not busy, friends, we need one big, huge group picture, please, in front of the screen. If we could all gather up here, if you're able to, that would be great. Waiting. I will, yeah, but first I want to get one of those.
6 by 42. That's not the
Right. Okay. She probably has let's get in here. Group hug. Come on, come on, come on. Okay.
I know where you're going.
Bye. I've been told that all my life. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know where you're going. And you're short. Come on, Virginia.
It's all relative.
Jennifer. Come on, people. Come on,
Linda,
everybody.
you need to be here.
Get tighter.
Love green tag.
Right.
Can everybody look up here? Look up here and stand up on your tippy toes if you can. Tippy toes. We got more calories. She can come up here. She can come up here. So we're gonna do a one with a smile, and then we'll do one with a silly face. Everybody in? Let us know when you're ready, Joe.
All ready. Bridges.
Bridges.
Nice. Beautiful.
Thank you, everybody. Authors, if you can please come back. We're going to get a picture of just the authors right now.
Good idea.
Authors stay. Stay. Sit. So gorgeous. And then I want to give all of you, if that would be okay as well, okay? You guys look pretty good.
Very nice.
I'm gonna grab and really quick next to Kat.
Sorry. Did I get it funny?
Yeah.
No.
Is that okay?
Nice.
All right. Kathleen has a special announcement too. Why don't you use a big voice?
I can use a big voice. I'm a former teacher. I got a big voice. So I should have used my time for this, but I did not. I have 8 advanced reader copies of my book that's coming out in December. And so I wanted to give everybody a chance to sign up for it. And then as soon as you do that, I will announce the winners. So that way I wanted to, catch you guys before you leave. So if you're interested in that, I'm at the back table just to sign up for that. And then I'll announce the winners shortly after. Thanks.
Thank you. And then Ann Blackburn has an announcement to make.
If anyone hasn't signed up yet to win the ceramic Hope, then please come up and give me your name and email so I can feed you to the newsletter machine. And then I'll draw the name before we leave, okay?
Thank you. Okay, Lynn. Yeah. Did you collect my home for people to pay?
Yeah.
Where's that at? Joe told me to put the card over there. You have the money from the table? No, I don't need it. I need to find her bag for her. Yes. You want to use the microphone?
Hey friends, hello again, sorry. Mary has something that she would like to say to you all. And if you could just give her your attention just for a second. Thank you.
First of all, I'd like to say welcome everybody. This has been a great weekend. This has been very spiritual for me this weekend. I've been going through some battles and I'm persevering. Nobody's gonna get me down. That being said, we have a terrific group of readers here that are the reason these writers are here. And for every author in this room, on behalf of all of us readers, I'd like to say thank you for the work that you do. You share a craft that only a few can do. Not everybody can do this. And without you, we wouldn't get together and we wouldn't meet each other from New York to California, from Arizona to Alaska. We wouldn't get to know each other. I've made some wonderful friends here. I have met some very amazing women here. And the guys that support their wives, like Mr. Loveless, and you, the brother, there you go. There's usually a few more dads here, or fathers, husbands here. And they're the backbone too, because without them, their wives would not have the support they need to do the job they do. This has been a rough year for everybody, and I would just like to say, let's go forward and make tomorrow a better day. And Tina?
Yes.
Thank you for all your hard work and your inspiration that has kept us going this year. I gave up a lot to be here for the weekend, and it was worth every minute. Thank you to everybody. I'm glad I got to meet you all, and everybody be safe going home.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Richard, do you want to close in prayer? Friends, we're going to take this time and Rich is going to close us in prayer. You can continue to shop if you need to leave, or you can just stay around and continue the fellowship, but we will close out here in prayer.
Thank you, Lord. I thank you for bringing everybody together. Thank you for clearing our schedules, and thank you for putting this event together. So much hard work has come in, but a special thanks again to all the authors. Special thanks to everybody who's traveled a long distance. Father, what a great opportunity to build bridges. What a great opportunity to learn more in an intimate community, Father. We need more of this today. We're so glad that you gave this opportunity to us. And let us spring forward to the next one, God. We just ask that you put your hand of protection over each and every person here. Give them safe travels home. Let them be joyful. Make sure everybody gets their contact information and buy your books. We're so thankful for that. Lord, watch over us tonight. Give us safe trips. In your name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Rich. Have fun, friends. Fellowship. Buy some more stuff. Hey, friends, that is the end. That is the end. I am going to sign off. My battery is going dead, but thank you for joining me. I will be posting more about my event in the coming weeks. It has been a ride. We are so thankful for each and every one of you. And I'm thankful for this guy here who supports me. And you're welcome, Mountain Grandma Tammy. Thank you so much. And I will see you on my next video from the Piedmont. Be blessed, everybody. Bye-bye.